Well, us Patriots fans are aggravated this morning. It seemed like it all kind of came together for the offense yesterday, if you ask me. The passing game was effective. Mac Jones had two touchdowns, one interception, obviously a pick six. That's unfortunate, but the two touchdowns were impressive. He did have that deep pass, not only to the tight end, that was Hunter Henry in the end zone. That was a kind of medium to deep pass. It was a very nice touchdown pass, kind of underneath the deep defenders that were in the end zone, which I feel like is quite difficult to do. It's a little bit more easy when there's an open guy behind all the defenders, and then you just have to pass it to him when he's open. But Mac Jones was able to pass it underneath those guys and get it in there, which is a little more risky, a little bit more accuracy is required, and I feel like that's a very nice pass. And then obviously the one to Kendrick Bourne, which was a very similar pass, again underneath the deep safety, and then obviously the safety just missed, and it was a 75-yard touchdown. Nice run after the catch there for Kendrick Bourne. But I think the most aggravating part about this, because we've seen Mac Jones kind of play to this level, I would say this is probably his best game of the season so far. Obviously a very tough Cowboys defense, not only defense, but just team in general, and just a high pressure game. This is a good Cowboys team, guys. Their offense was very effective. Obviously, our defense has issues. I'm not going to try to deny that and tell you it's just because the Cowboys are that good. We do have deep issues at the defensive, side of the football. But the problem here is that the Cowboys are also a very great team, and it's been impressive to watch them play toe to toe with not only the Buccaneers but also the Cowboys now. And it's good. I mean, I think they're playing worse against bad teams and then better against good teams, which is another aggravating thing. Because if we would have just played as good against the Texans as we did yesterday, we would have obviously won very easily in that game. We would have beat the Dolphins week one. We might have even beat the Saints if we played as good as yesterday. So there's a lot of things that would have changed about the season if we just would have played as good as yesterday. But you know what? I would rather be this good now than this good before, and then it's kind of tapering off now. I think they're improving and things are headed in the right direction. The aggravating thing for the offense, though, especially, is that not only was the passing game effective, I would say it could be more efficient, and I think it's going to get there, but at least it's improving, and that's kind of my optimism there showing. But not only that, the rushing offense was amazing in this game, and that's something we haven't really seen so far this season until basically today, and we had a little bit of it in week one as well, with Damian Harris having over 100 yards and one touchdown, and then Ramondre Stevenson, I think he had around a 40-yard game. So for our number two running back, he had an effective game as well. No fumbles, which is another good thing, and the Cowboys offense is just so good, we could not stop them. There were so many times in this game when I thought we were going to win. For instance, when Jacoby Myers ran in that touchdown, came back on a holding call, but I thought we were going to be up 21-7, which I think might have put away the game because they were playing effective, and I think the Cowboys would have had a little less confidence. But that's when the momentum switched, when we got that holding call, and then obviously, literally, well, who was it? I forget who the Cowboys defender was, but he went completely unblocked and just slammed Mac Jones. I mean, he got whacked, and I'm glad he didn't get hurt because that is a bad play for the offensive line. You cannot be letting that happen to your quarterback. I'm glad he's okay. Honestly, he took a little bit to get up on that play. I don't blame him. I mean, I'm sure the wind was knocked out for sure, but he definitely fumbled on that play. Didn't even see the guy coming. Obviously, I think he's going to work on handling the ball a little bit better. He has had fumbling issues in training camp, if I remember correctly, and a little bit of preseason as well, and now one in the regular season. But I think most quarterbacks would have fumbled on that play, to be honest. But that is when the momentum switched. We were going to be up 21-7, came back, we're up 14-7. Oh, it's all right. It's just second down, or it might have even come back to first down just a little bit further back, obviously, with the holding call. And then we fumble it, give it to them, and I think they went ahead and scored. But that's when the momentum completely flipped in that game. And ever since then, it was kind of toe to toe. We would have had a nice 14-point lead, but it got much closer, obviously, by halftime. And then, second half, obviously, that long touchdown to Kendrick Bourne looked like, okay, we're going to maybe be able to put this one away as long as we don't let them score a field goal. They got in field goal range. Then they got a penalty that put them back at their own 40. And then they got back into field goal range again. Defense really just let down the offense in this one. I think the offense played good enough, for sure. I mean, the running game was effective. The passing game was effective. Obviously, there was that one unblocked guy and the fumble. And then also the pick six. But, I mean, really, the offense and in general, the running game and the passing game individually played good enough to win this game. but it really just it wasn't our day. I'm glad the offense played good, and I hope they can carry that momentum and play better. Next week we have the Jets, and obviously we've gotten things going a lot better than we did in week 2 versus the Jets. So hopefully they can use this as a momentum game and really look forward with confidence that they were able to do a lot of great things on the offensive side of the ball. As for the defense, um, I don't know what they should do because clearly there's issues at cornerback. Okay, J.C. Jackson is pretty good. I always kind of knew he wasn't that lockdown guy like Stephon Gilmore was. It was clear Stephon Gilmore was just not coming back. Um, but Jalen Mills, he's kind of, so-so. He'll have his times when he makes a really good play, and he'll have his times when it's not a very good play. Let me just put it nicely there. Jonathan Jones was having a decent game as well, but shouldn't be a number one cornerback on a team. And I don't even know if J.C. Jackson should either. It's kind of remains to be seen. He could improve and become that guy, but right now we're lacking that shutdown guy to really lock somebody down. I will say this: the Cowboys wide receivers are very good route runners, obviously with CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper. So it's just tough because you have to try to defend the run, especially when your run defense is struggling, and then the passing game opens up, and then you try to, defend the pass, and then the running game opens up. Their offense is highly effective and kind of hard to shut down. But we've seen the defense kind of struggle versus the Texans as well. So I don't want to say it's just because it's the Cowboys, because we saw the Texans also effectively do things. I think they got a little bit luckier than the Cowboys did. The Cowboys just, ate us up, basically. They just ate us up. And the Texans, there was a lot of plays where I'm like, if one little thing changed, that would have really, really changed the way the game went defensively. But I can't say that for the Cowboys game because it was, an 11-yard play here, a 15-yard play there, a 12-yard play here. Like, it was just left and right. And if you take one of those away, it doesn't make a big difference because they were just chewing us up. Anyway, I hope the defense can improve somehow. The offense has been playing very conservatively, and I think, I really believe that we've made that work for a long time and that we can win games that way. But the defense has to play good if we're going to win games that way. The defense can't be giving up touchdown after touchdown, or field goal then touchdown then field goal then touchdown. I mean, a field goal it's good to stop them for a field goal, but you have to stop them for some punts. All right, because with our current offense, it has a lot of new faces. Obviously, Mac Jones is a rookie quarterback. They can't go and score every single time, although it did seem like they almost did, which is good. They were highly effective yesterday, like I said, but yeah, a lot to work on the defense. I'm glad the offense is getting things together, and I think they can stick with teams if they can continue this momentum. But it's mostly like, can the defense stop teams? And it's a big test with the Jets. If the Jets can effectively, pass on us and run on us next week, that's going to be a very, very concerning look, in my opinion. And I really hope that's not what ends up happening. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if you agree or disagree with whatever I said today. Be sure to smash that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe. By the way, I haven't uploaded last week because I was feeling under the weather. My throat was very much so struggling, and I didn't want to make videos like that. I wanted to take a bit of a break, so I apologize for that, but I was trying to just feel better. And today's actually the first day I feel a bit better, so I'm glad about that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.